Hey y'all. So we know that the holidays are rapidly approaching. Now I feel like the holiday season starts in October because this is when the first holiday is Halloween, and then from there it goes to Thanksgiving, and then you got Christmas, and Black Friday is a holiday too if you like to shop. I'm just gonna put this out there to help you save some money for the holidays or be strategic on how you spend for the holidays. And of course, I got my handy dandy computer because I be forgetting shit. We're gonna start with number one. Now this is kind of very specific because you have to have T-Mobile or Metro for this first one, but then it gets easier from here. So T-Mobile every Tuesday has something called T-Mobile Tuesdays. And every Tuesday they give you the ability to save on hotels, rental cars, resorts, theme park admissions, and you can even get 10 cents off per gallon if you go to a Shell and you have the T-Mobile Tuesday deal or whatever. That's just off rip. That's something that they do every week. But then they also throw in additional different type of offers. Like today they had 30% off of Adidas plus free shipping. So if you start your holiday shopping now and just start getting little bits and pieces for whoever, boom, that's like a great deal. 30% off of Adidas plus free shipping. I also, in the beginning of the summer, did that with Reebok T-Mobile Tuesday, and I got these shoes. They were originally like $50 or $60, and I ended up getting them for like $30 or something like that. Don't quote me, but anyway, I got them for mad cheap. And it was super cool because all I had to do was have the app and have T-Mobile, and boom, I got these shoes. I ain't worn them yet, but I got me some shoes. Also, every week in October, they have dollar drinks at Dunkin' Donuts. Now, it's not just any drink, it's their pumpkin flavor seasonal drinks, but super cool if you're picking up your kids from school, you see that they got a good progress report or something like that, you're able to stop and do those type of things with them without breaking the bank, especially with the holidays quickly and rapidly approaching. There's also $4 movie tickets for the new James Bond movie, which I think is out of theaters October the 8th. So you can take advantage of that as well on T-Mobile Tuesday. But every Tuesday they throw out different offers besides the first stable offers that I mentioned, like for gas and for the resorts and rental cars and stuff like that. So definitely check out T-Mobile Tuesdays if you have T-Mobile or Metro PCS. This is something that I really used to take advantage of, but I don't know, it slipped my mind and I stopped really worrying about rewards. But credit card rewards, something that I do often is like when I have bigger purchases, I pay on my credit card, and then within a week or a week and a half, I'll go back and just clean it off, so it don't really hurt my credit, but it helps to just show that I'm paying consistent payments or whatever. So you can get rewards when you use your credit card. Yesterday I did HEB delivery, and oh my god, I received the email from my credit union. They were telling me that I had 8,500 points that I could use, and that was equivalent to $65 off of my HEB order. And I was like, oh my god. But it came directly from me using my credit card and of course paying it off and receiving rewards for that. So I was able to save $65 on my groceries yesterday, which was dope. It was like super dope. So another one is, instead of taking the kids outdoors for activities and spending on gas and then admission fees or entrance fees and then tickets and all of that stuff, you can do stuff at home. Like there's so much stuff at home that you could do. I actually watched this other YouTuber. Her name is Marsha B plus 3. I'll put her page somewhere over here or in the description box. But she does really cool stuff with her kids, and it's mad dope that they have fun doing stuff without even really having to leave the house. She did something as simple as a name that drink challenge. So she blindfolded the kids and she put common household drinks that they had in a cup, and she let them try it, and whoever guessed it was the winner of that round. And they had so much fun when they did that. And she also did cup pong, which is really similar to beer pong, and she put random stuff in each cup. So one cup might have Skittles, the other might have like cream cheese. The other cup might have, you know, just little different cool stuff. And they throw the little pong ball in the cup, and they were able to, you know, taste whatever was in the cup. And that was super dope. Even Reagan, she was just watching with her 1 year old self, and she was like, ah! Like, just anything to get the kids hype. A lot of times we feel like we gotta spend money and keep up with the Joneses to actually have a good time or to make memories. But the best memories are the ones that you make at home, and you can have your camera out freely. Like, sometimes when we're in public, we don't really want to, you know, have our camera. You know, at home it's our space, and we're able to have fun. And I also watched the Gonzalez family. She did something as simple as making trick or treat pancakes, or like Halloween pancakes for her kids. And I'm like, that's super dope, because a lot of people will gather all their kids up, take them to IHOP. You gotta pinch them under the seat because they doing too much. Then the tab come and it's way more than you expect. So instead of doing that, you can just have everything out and planted at home, and allow the kids to make their own stuff. And a lot of times the memories that you make at home doing that type of stuff is so much more significant and precious than going to IHOP and sitting at a table. And, you know, like, so it's definitely okay to spend time at home and to find little home activities to do with your kids versus taking them out and spending money on gas and, you know, all of that other stuff. Another idea that I have is like taste testing fall and winter fruits. Pumpkins, cranberries, pomegranates, blood oranges, just stuff that your kids don't typically get to eat every day, and that would kind of excite them. You know, even if you wanted to do like an exotic fruit type of thing with the star fruit, the yellow watermelon. Now, watermelon is like going out of season, but I know I cannot stand like adults that don't like to try new things. So this is the perfect way to kind of incorporate trying different things in your kids' diets, or you know, just letting their taste buds try different things, so that when they do get older, they're not scared to have like a diverse what am I trying to say? A diverse palate. They're not scared to try different things. It also teaches them to know the difference between the seasonal fruits and stuff like that. Oh, and of course we can't forget beets and pumpkins. Just allow them to try different things. It's super exciting for kids, especially if you have like younger kids. Now, I ain't gonna lie, your older kids might be like, Mama, what the hell is we doing? But your younger kids, like, that type of stuff is exciting. And those are the ones that we really want to spend the money to take them out to pumpkin patches and different things like that. Not saying that there's anything wrong with those things, but if you're budgeting, or, you know, if you're restricted at the moment, those are things that you can do as well and still make those memories and have a good time and bond with your children and your family. I'm really big on making the home fun enough to where I don't have to leave. That is why I'm so hell bent on, like, I cannot wait until I could just get my mind together, probably after baby comes, and get a concept of how I want to decorate, and getting this made into the girl cave, getting a hookah, a little bar, a place for the girls, just so that I can enjoy myself here. I don't necessarily have to go out and spend money, but making home somewhere to where I can have fun and have memories and cool stuff here. And the right aesthetic, so that going out isn't mandatory, but it's something that it's not mandatory, but it's completely optional. And of course, Groupon for like your personal care services. So your waxes and your vajacials and things that you want to try. Like, definitely, especially like if you're a content creator and, you know, like, you have to do things that are trendy, or to, you know, to stay relevant or whatever. Groupon is a great place to take advantage of, and to not, you know, break your bank, but to actually be able to do those things, record those things, and experience things, but at like a cheaper price. It's also really, really, really close to the end of the year. So of course we have Black Friday, but there are a lot of companies and businesses that not only for Black Friday are doing sales, but they're trying to get rid of old inventory, trying to get rid of old seasonal stuff, trying to make room for new trends that are coming in. So the sales are like crazy. Take advantage of those sales. You don't have to buy family members expensive ass gifts for the holidays. Like you can buy them marked down products off of the clearance. Like it is definitely okay. Just beware of the companies like that bump up the price and then say, oh, 30% off. And then you're technically still paying full price. Like beware of them. Make sure that it's really a bargain that you're getting. Because people be trying to be slick. They be trying to be slick for real. This is also one of the best times to like thrift shop and buy like secondhand items. And mind you, secondhand items don't always mean burnt out. Sometimes secondhand items are like bomb and are very, very, very gently used. A lot of people around this time of the year are getting rid of old stuff so they can make room for new stuff. For instance, if you're gonna redo your daughter's room for Christmas, you're gonna get rid of all of that stuff that's in her room. It don't mean that it's crap, it just means that it's time for a new aesthetic or it's time for a new look or she's outgrown that stuff and it's time for something new. So this is like the perfect time to take advantage of Goodwill and of Facebook Marketplace. Now, what I can say on Facebook Marketplace, stop asking people, is this available? That generic, is this available message, because the seller is going to ignore you. That is the most annoying thing ever. If you really see a product that you want to buy, let them know that you're payment ready and pickup ready and that you're willing to come and get that product so that you can actually get a response. Yesterday, I was surfing Facebook Marketplace and I seen a Mamaroo for $65. They're usually generally $245. That's a little baby rocker thing. And it sold so quick. So you never know what type of finds that you're going to find on like Marketplace and Goodwill and stuff like that. My suggestion for Goodwill is to go super early in the morning because that's when like all of the new stuff that's been dropped off is like put on the shelves. And by the end of the day, everything is kind of picked over. People already found all the good stuff, or they got it hid behind something else so they can come get it the next day. So just be really strategic when you are shopping. And then something about Facebook Marketplace, it is okay to check out the seller. Like I will go to the seller's page and make sure that they look like somewhat of a clean person and that they're somewhere that is, acceptable. And also look at the pictures. Make sure that even if the product looks good, like if the floor and stuff look weird or nasty or whatever, or if they're not really posting pictures of the actual product, but they post like a picture that was, from Target.com, beware of those type of things because sometimes the sellers will be deceptive about the products. So you can find good news, but don't be deceived. You know what I'm saying? You can also shop somewhere that gives rewards. So for instance, I needed to get some flat irons from Ulta. So I go in there and I buy some Babyliss flat irons, and this is not the first time that it happened. The first time it was a curling iron that I bought, and typically you spend about 100 plus for like the real good gifts, but there's some things that we need, or that we really, really want. And if you're strategic about where you buy it from, like if you really need some new flat irons, some new good quality flat irons, and that's a gift to yourself, or if your daughter wants that for Christmas, you can go somewhere like Ulta and they give you free gifts. Like even if you don't purchase bigger price products, they have all types of different specials to where they do give you free gifts. So when I bought my flat irons, they gave me this. And it was so bomb because I really wasn't even expecting it, but it's an electric wine opener. And I actually had another one that I got with the curling irons, except it didn't have all the cool stuff. So it was just the electric wine opener part. It didn't have the other accessories. But that's bomb. So if I go in there and I buy my daughter, she ain't gonna need no flat irons for a while. But if I go in there and I buy my daughter some flat irons and I can get this to someone else or I can give it to myself. But that is a very strategic way to stack up on gifts. You buy the nice gifts for your kids, and then you take the rewards and you give them away for little presents, maybe for Secret Santa at the office or for the potluck that you're going to. Also, Target does like somewhat of the same thing. I know, like, if you have to originally just buy your baby diapers, or if you're buying somebody some diapers for their baby shower or something of that nature, you go into Target, you buy 2 things of diapers, and you get a $15 gift card. The other day, I'm not sure how many packs of diapers I bought, but They only gave me a $5 gift card, but that's bomb. Like Target, a free 15 or $20. That's everything. So definitely be strategic about those type of things because you could rack up. You can buy things that you really really need and then rack up on the little gift that they give you, and you can either use it or gift it or whatever. Be strategic with it. Now, another way to save money around the holidays is if you're throwing like a party or a get together, do a potluck. Don't slave. Now, some people enjoy. Like I'm one of those. I like to. Me, my mom, and my granny. We've always been like that. We like to make the little sherbet punches and do everything. Like that's what we like to do. But at the end of the day, it gets costly to provide everything for to entertain other people. And I'm big on like I'm not gonna spend all this money to entertain y'all. Y'all eat up all my stuff and y'all go y'all go home. So it is okay to have a potluck. Now, depending on the demographics of your friends, no shade. Everybody ain't clean. So if your friend Shirley coming to the potluck and you know that her cats be on the kitchen counter, little dog fur and stuff like that, it is okay to request that they buy pre-packaged goods. Or if you need someone to bring something specifically from a certain place and you want it to be packaged, it is a panoramic, honey. Like it is not rude, it's real. So you can have people instead of slaving over the stove and having to buy all of the goods so that you can entertain other people. Tell them in order to enter, I need you to bring a bottle of Remy. In order to enter, I need you to bring or have them pre-select, almost like a secret Santa. So in order to enter, I need you to buy a pineapple upside down cake pre-packaged from Kroger. And that is a way to not take on the full burden for all the snacks and treats. And then a lot of times you sit there, you spend all of this time preparing these snacks and treats, and things are picked over. Unless you just bomb in the kitchen, people be taking places to go. But so that way you have a variety, and you're able to offer that without putting it all on yourself. And even if you do like to cook and do all of that stuff, tell people to come. It's pointless for you to buy all of the food to cater for everybody and then to have to buy all of the liquor and the adult treats too. So tell people in order to enter, I need you to bring Ciroc, I need you to bring some Don, Julio, I need you to bring the wine. That way you're kind of taking the stress off of yourself and it is not tacky. It is, honey. I'm just built like that. That's how I go. Also, if you have a friend that got 6 or 7 kids, or you got one kid and they got 3 kids, and you're expected to bring gifts for the whole tribe, it is okay to, instead of bringing individual gifts for each child, to bring something for the family. So instead of buying Tommy Tickle Me Elmo, and then Ava nail set, and then the other kid something else, and the other kid something else. You can buy something like a family doormat that's custom, and it's thoughtful, but you're not having to buy them a gift and buy this one a gift and buy this one a gift and buy this one a gift. It's something that can edify the whole household. Or even like a soda stream, something that they'll feel like, oh, she bought this for us, but it's something that they can all share instead of you having to, buy all of their children gifts. That's their responsibility, not yours. Especially if you have just one kid, you should not have to buy gifts individually for everybody's child. Like they chose to have all them kids, not you. It's like the same thing for me. I feel like for baby showers, like that first baby shower is special, cool. But if you want to have a baby every year, I'm not coming to every damn baby shower buying your kids stuff every year. Okay, I'm sorry. So you can definitely buy something for the household that'll be edifying for the entire household. That's definitely a strategy that I suggest, especially for the holidays. And then, last but not least, a little manifestation trick that I use is like right now we still have 2 months until like the real big holidays. So like the Secret Santa and the Christmas exchange and gift holidays. If I have a little bit of extra money, I'll put it towards a bill. So if I get an extra $50, I'll put it towards my phone bill. So around the time that the holidays come, I can pay up my phone bill or pay up another bill a few times, or just pretty much put money to expenses that I know aren't going anywhere. So when those holidays come, that money has already been twice removed and divided out of my pocket. And if I do want to splurge on something, I'm like, oh hell, I don't have to pay my other bill for this amount of time. And I feel like it shows God that I'm gonna handle what I need to handle regardless, and He gives it right back to me tenfold anyway. So that is definitely something that I would suggest around the holidays. Just handling those miniature, small nuisance bills, paying them up if you can, so that when the real holidays come, you don't feel like, oh, I can't do, like, you can spend time and do a little bit more because your stuff is already handled. Funds have already been allocated to your responsibilities. So once those holidays come up, or if it's time to go out and do like a mommy day with your friends, you don't feel so restricted because you have stuff due, because you've already been putting little amounts and bits and pieces to that. So those are my tips on saving money around the holidays. Like, literally, you can be strategic. Like, everything doesn't have to be like budgeting, but you can definitely be strategic on what you buy, where you buy it from, rewards that you get, um, and things of that nature. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful and not just like a whole bunch of random weird tips or tips that you already knew. But definitely share this with a friend, share this with your family, and tune in. I appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned for what I have next. Bye.